It's a miracle, baby.
Yeah.
Miracle, miracle, serves. Miracle, miracle, serves. Miracle, miracle, serves.
So, to pick up where I left off, I'm definitely learning a little bit more about how to know when God's speaking to me and things of that nature. I've been listening to a few sermons from the Keith Moore Ministries, which I should thank my good friend Peter Smith for pointing out that website to me, because through their ministry I've been able to get a lot of knowledge and wisdom. So thank you for that, Peter. And you guys should check it out because there's all types of sermons and things there for free to upload, download, whatever. So you should check that ministry out. But also it led me to think about some more things when it comes to relationships, but just life in general. And the series that I'm listening to is about being fruitful. And I don't know, it made me kind of wonder, like, okay, Miracle, are you being fruitful? You should be. I mean, I guess in some ways I am. Like, starting this, I mean, I'm trying to basically just talk to and reach whoever I can, you know. Hopefully someone's encouraged by these things that I'm saying, or even the questions that I ask. So hopefully they are, hopefully you are questioning yourself and considering these things and thinking about these things, you know. That's my purpose. So. But yeah, on top of that, it also made me think about some other pastors and, ministers that I've met over the past that are single. And they're just on fire for the Lord. You know, they are really, really just passionate about just doing His will. And, if marriage comes, or if, their other half comes, then that's good. But if not, then that's still good. And in a lot of ways, I see that I'm that way, but then I feel like I could be that way a little bit more, instead of focusing on relationships like I do. I mean, I definitely think that my focus on relationships, it's a good thing, just because, like, now, like this whole thing, talking to you now, I feel like it's a good thing. But we also could be doing so much more, as a Christian, as far as getting the word out there. And I don't know, what's your way to do it? Like, I guess this is my way. What's your way? Have you thought about that? It's funny, I feel like one of those kid shows that ask a question and then pause. Pause for an answer. And I would always pick at those shows because I'd be like, they pausing for an answer, but the kids could be saying the wrong thing, and then they'd be like, yep. But anyway. Seriously, have you thought about that? Have you thought about what you're doing for the kingdom? I mean, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it right now. I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I need to start doing something if I ain't doing nothing. Because it's true, that's what we are here for. At the end of the day, in this process, you know what? I feel like within the last few years is when I really, really started to be when I really started to tap into this relationship with God. Sad but true. Like, I mean, He's always been there in my life. My mom, from an early age, instilled, you know, the Lord and Jesus, and instilled those things in me. But still, even now, it's like going to church and hearing my pastor at God's house. So if you're in the Orlando area, go to God's house, because I really feel like I've learned a lot, and I'm learning a lot every Sunday. Nothing against churches back home, but I feel like I'm getting so much more. Like, maybe I was just back then not paying attention. I can't remember some sermons when I was younger. I'd be looking in the hymn book during the sermon, or something like that. Not to say that they weren't preaching or, teaching, but I guess I just wasn't listening. I just put it like that. I won't say, like I said, I won't, nothing against the pastors in Georgia, that I've been to. But see, I'm getting like, I don't know what this topic is today. I guess, what are you doing? Yeah, that'd be a good topic. Cause like in those sermons, what was I doing? I was looking at hymnals, but I was gonna say, my mother preaches this way. She preaches as in teaches. She's an evangelist, and she gets the word, she talks about it, she's teaching. And that's the way the pastor down here at God's House Orlando, he's the same way. And Keith Moore online, he's the same way. Even Creflo Dollar, I was tapping into a few of his videos and things like that. So, teaching. It seems like, I don't know, some other pastors and stuff. He could be teaching, but it seems like it's a show or something. And I'm like, teach, please. But that's a whole nother subject. But this subject, what are you doing? What are you doing with your time? Keith Moore was tapping on some serious subjects, like how our life is like a puff, mist, like that's it. How people are arriving and departing from the earth in the millions or by the millions. What are you doing? What are you doing for the Lord? Because the thing is, when it comes to relationships or whatever, anything in this life, once you put God first, all the rest will follow. That's what's in the Bible. So, I thought about these things before, like, well, let me just do God's will, and then, it'll all be given to me, all the things I want, What are you doing? What am I doing? That's what I'm asking myself right now. Make sure I'm doing something. Gotta make sure I'm doing something. Shoot. I don't know who this gonna reach. I don't know who I'm talking to. But whoever you are, I hope that you're encouraged to do something. Because our life is short, man. I've noticed over these past few years that I've been here in Florida, they've been just going. And I was kind of thinking, I was like, crap, it's probably because I work at Disney and they never close. So I got to lose track of what day it is. Well, not anymore, but when I first got down here, I was like, what's today? Is today Sunday? I would lose track because it was like I was working every day. So, not taking that Sabbath, right? But yeah, I was working every day, so I think because of that, I was losing track of time. And then also they celebrate holidays like it's Halloween. Then right after Halloween, they do Christmas, like with no Thanksgiving in between. Like they do a little something for Thanksgiving, but they go straight from Halloween decorations to Christmas decorations to, and then the year starts over. You know, so my years have been going really quick since I've been down here. And I feel like I've done a lot since I've been down here as far as things I wanted to do. And to be honest, I know people ask me all the time, like, you know, are you gonna go to LA? Are you gonna do all these things? I feel like I'm living my dream, to be honest, as far as performing goes and being creative. You know, my job deals with entertainment. I just grew up wanting to perform, you know. So when it comes to my dream job, I'm basically doing it. I mean, no, it's not on a major level. I say it's more major than it was, or than it probably would have been if I was somewhere else. Like I think about that all the time. Like if I was just at home, what would I be doing? I don't know, but I feel like I've definitely done a lot more things as far as what I want to do. I mean, I've been working on my music. I'm in a play now. I have a job. I feel like I'm doing pretty well, you know, definitely. I guess now it's like I'm noticing that, okay, God's allowed me to do the things I want to do. Am I doing what He wants me to do? I ask myself that question. Am I doing what He wants me to do? I hope so. I really hope so. Like I feel like I'm doing a lot more now. Like I feel like even this is part of what He wants me to do. Even if it's like just going off on YouTube, because I have no idea who's watching this. So hopefully it's helping. Seriously. Hopefully it's helping. And making you think, because that's the purpose of like most of the videos I post. Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, well, is anybody else thinking about this? If not, perhaps you should. Especially this. Man, what are you doing? I know Keith Moore was like, a lot of us are wasting our lives. Probably with YouTube. YouTube and Facebook are taking over. Man. He basically was saying if it ain't about the kingdom, it ain't about nothing. I'm like, crap. It's true. Like we're all trying to better ourselves and focusing on ourselves, but at the end it ain't about nothing. We should be doing something for the Lord. That's what I'm sitting here thinking about right now. So I'm just like, man, alright. Okay. Let's do it then. Let's do it. That's what I'm saying. You know what you gotta do. You know what you need to do. Now do it.
It's a miracle, baby. Yeah. Miracle, miracle.